Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the 118th Commencement Ceremony at Delaware Valley University. My name is Ben Rusolowski, and I have the pleasure and privilege of serving Del Val as the Interim Vice President for Academic Affairs and Dean of the Faculty. I have been advised that there are some empty seats up in the front sections near the faculty, and the ushers would be happy to guide folks who are standing in the back to those seats if you begin to move forward. Please remain standing for the presentation of the colors by the 3rd Battalion, 14th Marines, 4th Marine Division, and the National Anthem, which is being performed by Nicole Clark and Leah Summons, class of 2017. Please remain standing until the completion of the National Anthem and the posting of the colors, as well as the retiring of the Color Guard. Color Guard, parade the colors.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Color Guard, post the colors. Thank you, members of the 4th Marine Division and Nicole and Leah. You may be seated. Before we continue, I trust our graduates have found the guests that occupied their seats as they came in this morning. I've been looking at my younger children's rubber duck collection Thursday morning, which for some reason currently lives in our kitchen, and mentioned to Dr. Very, our Vice President for Student Affairs, when I come in, that it was going to be so wet on Saturday that we should really have rubber ducks for all of us, preferably in graduation regalia, as we float away from under the tent. She ran to her office and turned around an order in 24 hours that arrived yesterday, and the rest is history. So while this day will be imprinted in your memory already, it will be even easier to recall in the years ahead as you look at that silly little duck in the commencement cap. With this being a commencement, however, a little wisdom should come with this memento of your day. The actor Michael Caine once told a group of young people heading out into the world to live your life like a duck. Always calm on the outside, but always paddling like the Dickens underneath. Enjoy. It is now my honor and pleasure to introduce Mr. Majid Al-Saya, Chair of the Board of Trustees of Delaware Valley University.
Thank you, Dr. Rozalowski. Good morning, and welcome to the 118th commencement exercises of Delaware Valley University. My name is Majid Al-Saya, and I have the very high honor of chairing the university's Board of Trustees. I would ask you that you please join me and my board colleagues and the entire faculty, staff, and the administration of the university in being among the first to congratulate Delaware Valley University's class of 2017. Congratulations, graduates. Today, we are here to celebrate you, your achievements as individuals as well as collectively as a class. Your accomplishments are indeed impressive. We gather to wish you adieu and Godspeed as you go forth to join the legions of Delaware Valley alumni and alumni who have gone before you, adding to the university's endless fame. Clearly, today is an important day in your lives. It's also an important day in the life of the university. For today, in addition to rightfully conferring degrees upon the graduates of this year's class, we will bestow an honorary degree on an extraordinary worthy individual, Maria Rodale. To that end, I would ask that you please join me in welcoming and congratulating the members of the class of 1967 who have come together today to celebrate the 50th anniversary of their graduation from Delaware Valley University. Welcome and congratulations to you. It is now my privilege to introduce to you the 13th President of Delaware Valley University, Dr. Maria Gala.
Well, good morning, everyone. First, I want to congratulate each and every graduate. I know I speak for the entire Del Val family when I say how very proud we are of you today. I've been so fortunate to meet many of you throughout the year. A few of my favorite moments were when I sat in on Dr. Audrey Irvin's psychology class, when I gave a guest lecture in Dr. Chris Tipping's entomology class. Woo! I'll do that. And when I was invited by Katie Hinkle's professional communication class to join them so they could share their ideas on making Del Val even better. Others of you have shared your ideas during my student listening tour sessions via emails, as well as one-on-ones with me in my office. I've taken your suggestions to heart, and we will be discussing them as we develop Del Val's new strategic plan with the theme I introduced at my inauguration of Dream, Design, Do. I love cheering for you on the field and on the court at athletic competitions, handing out individual awards to superior athletes and team awards like the President's Cup, and having you there at the ribbon-cutting ceremony for our new fitness equipment. One of my fondest memories from this past year was being an item in the women's field hockey scavenger hunt. Clues led the players all over campus, and both teams were tied until the winners secured bonus points by finding me and getting their picture with me. All I knew at the time, though, was that students were screaming and running full speed at me as I walked across the campus. I was thrilled when I found out that they were not an angry mob, but happy to see me so that they could win the game. I had fun interviewing you during events like speed networking, celebrity mock-a-thon, and branch out networking. I also had the pleasure of learning about your research projects during the Day of Scholarship and shaking your hands as you received awards for outstanding leadership and achievement at our Founders' Day ceremony, and meeting so many of you at various dinners, luncheons, and receptions throughout the year where we acknowledged you as scholarship recipients or Honor Society members. I particularly enjoyed celebrating with you last month at 30th night, getting the chance to sit down with you and ask you if you were ready for graduation. Some of you were elated, others were apprehensive, and several of you were sad to see this chapter of your lives come to a close. But most of you were indeed ready. Thank you for allowing me to share in these and so many more experiences with you. And that brings us to today, my most favorite joyous day of the year, Commencement. And as the name indicates, this is not the end, but only the beginning, as you go out and embark on living your best life. While you are here, there's one key skill that I hope you learned and that you're taking with you, and that is to think critically. Because today we live in, shall I say, interesting times. And when I say that, it reminds me of a phrase that has commonly been described as a Chinese curse, which is, "May you live in interesting times." However, no one has ever been able to confirm its Chinese origin claim, so it may be one of the oldest memes around. I don't know. But there is no doubt that we do live at an interesting time in the history of mankind with easy access to so much information. We need only glance at our cell phones to hear about what is touted as the latest political development or scientific discovery. And we also can find a plethora of competing narratives over what happened, why, and what it means. The latest communications revolution has made it simple for anyone with a computer, anywhere in the world, to create content on the web that appears authoritative even when it's not. So it is more important than ever to uncover the real facts, understand their meaning for yourself, and remain open-minded to new ideas and information as they come in, so that you are always growing and evolving. And this connects directly to one of Del Val's core values, which states, "Value the world of ideas and differences." It is my sincere hope that you will carry that value with you for all the days ahead. On a monumental occasion such as this, I like quoting famous scholars who can describe how I feel so much more eloquently than I can. And one of my all-time favorites is Dr. Seuss. And so I leave you with a short excerpt from his book, "Oh, the Places You'll Go." Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own. and you know what you know, and you are the one who'll decide where to go. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. You're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain is waiting. So get on your way. Thank you, everyone, and mostly thank you, graduates, and go Aggies. Now, at this time, I would like to ask Mr. Larry Hepner to the podium to honor him as he receives his Professor Emeritus title.
I would like to start on a personal note. Larry Hepner was one of the first faculty members I met when I began at Del Val in the fall of 1994. He quickly became a trusted colleague and a mentor, as well as my friend. I know that there are countless other individuals here today who are inspired by Larry's presence in both their personal and their professional worlds. It is an honor to be recognizing you in this way, Larry. Whereas Lawrence D. Hepner Jr. is an educator and administrator of vast experience and deep commitment, and whereas Mr. Hepner arrived at Delaware Valley University in 1979 as an instructor, was promoted to assistant professor in 1983, associate professor in 1990, and professor in 2001, and whereas he has served Delaware Valley University for nearly 4 decades, filling academic and administrative positions of responsibility that included interim dean, agriculture and environmental science, chair, agronomy and environmental science, associate dean, agriculture and environmental studies, general manager of farm operations, and superintendent of crop production. And whereas he revamped the university's agronomy curriculum, introduced the Bachelor of Science in Environmental Science, and was principal investigator on numerous research projects which provided valuable experience to more than 200 undergraduate students. And whereas he partnered with industry and government to install conservation practices and nutrient management plans on all university farms, be it therefore resolved that the Board of Trustees of Delaware Valley University, upon the recommendation of the Academic and Student Affairs Committee of the Board, the President of the University, and the Interim Vice President for Academic Affairs and Dean of the Faculty, grant to Mr. Hepner on this 13th day of May in the year 2017 the title of Professor of Agronomy and Environmental Science Emeritus, with all the rights and privileges appertaining thereto. Congratulations to Mr. Hepner. We wish you good health and happiness. Larry, lastly, we thank you for your years of dedicated service to our students, faculty, staff, and alumni of Delaware Valley University. Thank you. Congratulations to Mr. Hepner. I now invite Ms. Maria Rodale to the center podium to receive her honorary degree. As Chair and Chief Executive Officer of Rodale Incorporated, America's largest independent family-owned publisher, you inspire millions of people around the world to pursue health, healing, happiness, and love with the intention of leaving this world a better place. Rodale is legendary for launching the U.S. organic movement right here in Pennsylvania in 1942, and you are a member of the 3rd generation of Rodales at the helm of what is now a global health and wellness content company with more than 700 employees and partners in 70 countries. In 1987, you joined the family business, first working in circulation and direct marketing, and eventually led Rodale's in-house direct marketing agency. In 1998, as Director of Strategy, you refocused the company on publishing information on healthy, active lifestyles. You also led the company's organic living division and served as Editor-in-Chief of Organic Gardening. You joined the Rodale board in 1991 and were elected chair in 2007. You are the author of numerous books, including Organic Manifesto, How Organic Farming Can Heal Our Planet, Feed the World and Keep Us Safe, and Scratch Home Cooking for Everyone, Made Simple, Fun, and Totally Delicious. Over the years, you've been recognized for your work by major organizations, including the National Audubon Society, which honored you with the Rachel Carson Award in 2004, and the United Nations Population Fund, which bestowed on you the Award for Health and Dignity of Women in 2007. In 2014, Auburn University gave you an International Quality of Life Award. Moreover, you are co-chair of the board at Rodale Institute, the independent nonprofit working farm and research center, which is the birthplace of organic farming in the United States, and Delaware Valley University's partner in training students to become organic farmers. Therefore, be it resolved for all these reasons and more that the trustees, president, and faculty of Delaware Valley University hereby confer upon Maria Rodale the Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa, with all the rights, honors, and privileges appertaining thereto, given under the seal of the university at Doylestown on this 13th day of May, 2017. I now have the pleasure of introducing our keynote speaker today. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Dr. Maria Rodale.
Thank you so much. I always wanted to be a doctor. Good morning. Oh my gosh, this weather. Thank you so much for inviting me to speak today. Thank you to everyone at Delaware Valley University, President Maria Gallo, the Board of Trustees, especially Trustee Helen Pisak-Nelson, who is also on the board of the Rodale Institute, and of course to all the students and faculty and family and friends that are here today. It's an honor to be here since Delaware Valley is one of the oldest agricultural colleges and a great partner with the Rodale Institute, so thank you. And now, congratulations. You have made it to this very important and special day. Just take a deep breath and savor this moment. It's a beautiful moment. Even the sound of the rain is beautiful. It's a poignant moment for me as well, since I missed my own college graduation. I was a young single mother when I finished at Muhlenberg College in December of 1985. So by the time graduation came around, I was already living and working in Washington, D.C. I vividly remember how being excited to get on with my life in the real world and wondering how it would all unfold. So I'm very happy to be here today, having unfolded much of my life as a business leader and activist, but most importantly, as a woman and a mom, to share you some things I've learned that might help guide you in your life. As Commencement states, today is both a beginning and an ending for you. It's really an ending and a beginning. In fact, you will find that every day is both an ending and a beginning. How you'll choose to start over each day is the primary mission you have before you. This is a choice that only you can make. Never forget that. How you live your life is completely your choice from here on out. It's not your parents' choice, it's not your teacher's choice, it's not your partner's choice or your best friend's choice, it's yours and yours alone. So I'm not going to tell you what to do or how to do it. That's for you to discover. That's the story of your life, which only you can write and tell. But I can give you some warnings, some advice, and a clue to follow and remember. Let's start with the 3 warnings, and they're tough ones. Number 1, you will experience failure. Not all the time, of course, but probably enough of the time that there will be days when you doubt yourself. Failure is normal and healthy. and it's like a professor that follows you through life, just waiting for you to learn the lesson. Failures happen to everyone. You will be fine. You will be fine. Number 2, you will experience heartbreak, probably more than once. It will hurt like hell, but you will survive, and you will keep on loving. In fact, please keep on loving. Whether it's a partner, a family member, a child, or a friend, nobody is immune to the deep feelings, both wonderful and hard, that are involved with love. You will be wiser for all the experiences, and you will be fine. Third and last, final warning. There will be surprises. The plot of your life will have surprise twists and turns. Some will be tragic, some will be amazing, some will make things easier, and some will make things harder. But don't waste time worrying about them or anticipating them, because that is energy wasted. Try to stay in the moment and stay grounded and connected, and you will be fine. I promise. Remember, every good story has ups and downs, tears and laughter, and surprises. It's what makes the story interesting, and that's what makes life an adventure. So, now on to the advice. If you thought you were done with your education, think again. Learning will continue every day of your life. In fact, your most interesting learning is yet to come. You will learn and grow from the inevitable failures, heartaches, and surprises. You may discover that some of what you've already learned is wrong. You may also discover that some of what you've already, some of the things you thought were wrong are actually right. If you're lucky, you will learn that your heart and your gut are smarter than your brain. There is scientific evidence to support this, by the way. Speaking of science, your life is not a scientific formula, and there is no secret formula to happiness or success. You are not a machine that can be programmed to succeed and be happy, and nature is not a machine either. In fact, nature is the greatest teacher of all. If you listen carefully and observe with a non-judgmental eye, you can easily see and feel that you are nature too, and we together are an ecosystem. As the author of the story of your life, you get to decide whether to be a positive or negative contributor to the world ecosystem. Don't blame anyone else, because only you are responsible for the choices that you make from here on out. I ask you today to always try to make good choices. Try to make things better and leave things better, because when the time comes for the final ending that we all will face, hopefully later rather than sooner, a lot of the things you thought were important won't be, but whether or not you left the world and your relationships better will be important. Leave it better. Because nature always wins, and no amount of technology can change that. You're an interesting generation, facing everything from climate chaos to machine learning and artificial intelligence. There are some who say that only a few years all cars will be self-driving, which personally bums me out because I do love to drive. I remember when I was a kid, the idea of television phones seemed space age, and now I FaceTime with my kids all the time. Technology is a wonderful gift with lots to offer us in improving quality of life, but it won't solve our problems, and it's no substitute for life, love, or nature. I'm sure you've heard the phrase, we need to save the planet. The truth is, the planet will be fine and probably better off without us. We need to save humanity, the ability of our species to survive together on this planet. And doing that will require us to connect as humans and connect to nature. It will require us to understand and respect nature and one another, not just try to dominate and control everything. History shows that the hubris of trying to dominate nature always fails. Whether it's an ancient civilization building monuments meant to last forever but that are now ruins, or people of today treating the environment in ways that end up poisoning ourselves and our children, or believing that machines are a substitute for love and intimacy, domination and control are lonely and ineffective tools for living successfully on this or any planet. There's only one tool that works without fail, and that is love. Remember that. So don't be afraid to love. Don't be afraid to shine and shine brightly. One of my favorite quotes on this is from Nelson Mandela, and he says, "Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightening about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine, as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in every single one of us. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So let your light shine. Let the other people in your life shine brightly too. And don't be afraid to shine your light without shame or fear or worry about what others will think. Because even if people try to ridicule you, which they will, or try and stop you, which they might, it's your life to live and create. It's your story. So shine on, shine on. And now for the final clue. Highways can be really boring, so don't forget to take some back roads. Even better, get out and walk or ride a bike. Get closer to nature and immerse yourself in the world rather than driving right past it or insulating yourself in the bubble of a self-driving car. Here's what I always tell our interns. If you think your life and your career are going to be a straight line, think again. It will be curvy, and it will be as wonderful and as adventurous as you make it. As for me, more than 30 years after my own missed graduation, I've discovered the answers to some of my biggest questions: where I was going to live, what I would do for my career, who I would love, and how many other kids I would have. I have 3 kids. I've even become a grandmother. But I also know for sure that every day is an ending and a new beginning. And even for me, my story is still being written. And in the story of my life, love and nature are both my greatest inspirations and my greatest teachers. I hope they're yours too. So pay attention to the clues, because nature is a miracle, love is a miracle, you are a miracle, and life is a miracle. So go live it, and be grateful every day for the opportunities you have to shine. I'm grateful to all of you today, and I look forward to seeing you all write the amazing stories of your life. Thank you, and congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Rodale, for your inspiring words, and congratulations on receiving this well-deserved recognition for the difference you have made in so many lives. I'm now pleased to introduce the president of the Delaware Valley University Alumni Council, Ms. Melissa Roseman.
Thank you all. Thank you, President Dr. Maria Rodale, members of the Board of Trustees, distinguished faculty, staff of Delaware Valley University, proud parents and family, and the marvelous class of 2017. I'm honored to be here with all of you today. For those I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, and for those who have seen me around campus, and for those students who will have footprints on my heart, my name is Melissa Roseman, and I am the Alumni Executive Council President. I was a zoo science major in the class of 2008, as well as an MBA graduate of the class of 2010. At this very moment, the next stage of your life is just beginning. You have transitioned into becoming lifelong members of our Alumni Association. In other words, welcome to our Ohana. Class of 2017, As I stand before you and I gaze into the audience to catch glimpses of the faces of proud family members and faculty, I can envision the legacy you will leave on this university. You are wicked intelligent, creatively audacious, and filled with warring courage. Your Aggie pride will linger strong. An unknown author once spoke, "Behind you, all your memories. Before you, all your dreams. Around you, all who love you. Within you, all you need. Wherever you go, my ask for each of us is to go with all your heart." Create internal gratitude for yourself as you choose the path you were born for. Be fearless in the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire. Dare to speak aloud the thing, the idea that makes your heart race as you realize the toughest part is over. This hurdle has flourished into a remarkable plan, and the next step is to mold the reality. The result, the opportunity to love what you do. The greatest fairy tales are the ones that depict what truly matters. The importance of how to live an astounding, knock your socks off kind of life. Graduates of the class of 2017, your fairy tale ending of your collegiate experience is happening right at this very moment. As one of the greatest Disney characters, Hercules, once sung, "But to look beyond the glory is the hardest part, for a hero's strength is measured by his heart. Like a shooting star, I will go the distance. I will search the world. I will face its harms. I don't care how far I go, I can go the distance." Congratulations, class of 2017.
Thank you, Melissa. I'm now pleased to introduce the president of Delaware Valley University's Student Government Board, Ms. Ryan Owens. Ryan, a biology major with a specialization in zoology, came to Del Val from South Dartmouth, Massachusetts. She became very involved at Del Val starting in her freshman year as a member of the Students for Diversity Club and the STEP team. She progressed to become the president of both Students for Diversity and, in her junior year, the president of the Minority Relations Council, where she was the recipient of the Student Government Board's New Member of the Year for 2016. In her senior year, she became a resident assistant for South Hall and the president of the Student Government Board, receiving the Ms. Pamela Rebecca Blodgett Outstanding Senior Service Award. Please join me in welcoming Ms. Ryan Owens.
Thank you, Dr. Ben. I'll start by saying the cliche, that freshman year only seems like it was yesterday, and that these past 4 years have flown by, because they have. We're all starting our new experiences, and I bet no one's sitting in their seats right now thinking that they can't wait to come back, because we're all moving forward, and we think that thinking back is a negative thing. But it's not. Del Val, whether you were here for 2 years or 5 years, whether a commuter or resident, was your home. All of our stress and energy went into our classes, our sports teams, and our clubs and organizations. Del Val has made us each into a better version of ourselves. But that doesn't have to stop at graduation. The door to home is always open, and not just for the big ones like A-Day, homecoming, or the football games, but also for mock interviews, the drag show, or maybe to come back and give some advice to some freshmen, like, don't move Dr. Reed's chair because she will send out an email. Or you may not have classes tomorrow because a squirrel could shut down the school. RIP. So today isn't goodbye, but maybe just a see you later. Thank you to the class of 2017.
Thank you, Ryan. I'm now pleased to introduce the president of the class of 2017, Mr. Fabien Kaczynski. Fabien, a small animal science major with a minor in business, hails from Denville, New Jersey. While at Del Val, he was president of Rho Epsilon Kappa, a local environmental fraternity, and vice president for membership for the Intergreek Council. Post-graduation, Fabien will be remaining at Del Val as a student in our MBA program. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. Fabien Kaczynski.
Good morning, parents, family, faculty, and most importantly, the class of 2017. I've taken a lot of time pondering and worrying about this speech. What would I say to try to inspire my fellow classmates and to give them something to be remembered by? But after all that anxiety and stress, I've realized that no matter what I say in this moment, it will not change a thing, because of everything you have learned up to this moment throughout these past years at Del Val. It has turned you all into the people you are today. It has turned you all into Aggies. And as Aggies, I know that something like a silly little speech won't change your mind on any beliefs or perspectives that you have on life. What I do know, though, is that Aggies aren't as fickle as that. If there's one thing being at Del Val has taught us, it is that being an Aggie means we have to go out and find what you are looking for and make the most of every situation that you are put in. We have been put through many tests, both in and outside of the classroom, and have found ways to overcome each obstacle that has been thrown at us. I know from the bottom of my heart that each and every one of you has complained about ResNet, because I know I have, or even about a squirrel that cut power to half of the campus. But you would be also damned if you didn't see us standing up and fighting for what we believe in. We know that although we aren't part of some massive school where we could spin a wheel and see where it lands to figure out what's going on that night, that we are, however, part of such a tight-knit family that it can be difficult walking from Mandel to the CAF without saying hi to an acquaintance or friend. The thing is, I could go on for the next hour of what makes an Aggie, but the truth is, we all know what it means to be one, because that's what makes us so unique. We are a select few that reach this point, that have the privilege of walking across this stage. And as my time with you draws to an end, I wish to all ask you for this one thing. Go out there and show the world what it means to be an Aggie. Fight for what you believe in and chase your dreams with a passion that no one has ever seen before. This is what makes us so different, because this is what it means to be an Aggie. This is what it means to be family. I wish you all the best of luck, and I look forward to seeing all the success my family has in the future. So without further ado, congratulations, class of 2017. We finally made it. Na zdrowie!
Thank you, Fabien. Alas, we have now reached the moment you've all been waiting for, the conferral of your hard-earned degrees. Students who have earned academic honors are designated as follows. Summa cum laude represents the highest academic honors, a cumulative grade point average of 3.9 to 4.0. Magna cum laude represents high academic honors, a cumulative grade point average of 3.7 to 3.89, and cum laude represents academic honors, a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 to 3.69. It is now my pleasure to introduce Dean James Morian, who will present the degree candidates from the School of Graduate and Professional Studies. Dean Morian.
Thank you, Dr. Rosalowski, President Gallo, members of the Board of Trustees, and honored guests. I have the privilege of announcing the degree candidates from the School of Graduate and Professional Studies. The following students are receiving a master's degree in Business Administration, Ms. Christy Ringen, Director. Ariel Butera. William Lorenzo Carter. Marissa DeAngelis. Jeff DiDomenico. Chris Kohler. James Robert Marengo. Leonard Kyle McDowell. Colleen Elizabeth O'Hare. Matthew Piccirilli. Smita Pradhan. Sarah Ross. Seth Kohler. Stephen B. Shue. Congratulations. Sarah Tomlinson. Darcy Ray Vissinger. Brittany Nicole Wood. The following students are receiving a master's degree in counseling psychology. Dr. Audrey Irvin, Director. Brittany Brown. Rebecca Kramer. Anne Marie Galiotto. Amanda Kafus. John Nguyen. Aaron Reuter. Elizabeth Swift. Carrie Uzulak. Jonathan Yatsky. The following students are receiving a master's degree in policy studies. Dr. Tanya Casas, Director. Timothy Connors. Congratulations. Amy Fulton. Deanna Giorno. Sorry. The following students are receiving a master's degree in educational leadership. Mr. Leonard Schwartz, Director. Kathleen Bortz. Anthony Gonzalez. Alexandra Lasovich. Jessica Pellegrino. The following students are receiving a master's degree in special education. Mr. Leonard Schwartz, Director. Shannon Marie Barlow. Carolina Fiorino. Megan Forlini. Wendy Lauch. The following students are receiving a master's degree in teaching and learning. Mr. Leonard Schwartz, Director. Jillian Catherine Weitzel. This concludes the graduates from the School of Graduate and Professional Studies. It is my pleasure to introduce Interim Dean Christopher Tipping, who will present the degree candidates from the School of Agricultural and Environmental Sciences.
Thank you, Dean Morian. President Gala, members of the Board of Trustees, and honored guests, today I have the privilege of announcing the baccalaureate degree candidates from the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in agribusiness. Mr. John Urbanchuk, Chair. Tyler David Coleman. Matthew Donald Driscoll. Jolly Wu. Kevin Michael Mulholland. Matthew John Richter. Zachary Keith Roseberry. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in animal science. Dr. Sarah Young, Chair. Ethan J. Arsenault, cum laude. Luke Martin Boonstra. Erica G. Bustos. Donna Nicole Cashin. Sarah Elizabeth Chamberlain, summa cum laude. Amanda Clower. Sarah Elizabeth Degada, magna cum laude. Olivia Kate Dana. Joshua David DeSanto. Rachel Elizabeth Francoise Deach, cum laude. Eliza K. D. Tomaso. Carly Eidman, summa cum laude. Laura D. Emmons. Ashley Nicole Goodheil. Michelle Haas. Stephanie Louise Heacock. Valerie Joy La Tourette. Samantha Marie Lawrence. Jody Brianne Levine, cum laude. Stephanie Marie Long. Abigail Marushak. Kelly Elizabeth Riho, magna cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Rodriguez Lenge. Sydney Morgan Shook. Evan Scott Seaman. Angela Kathleen Setavetis. Cameron Grace Ann Snellbaker, summa cum laude. Ariel Alyssa Soldridge. Morgan Lynn Sowers, cum laude. Tess Stahl. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in dairy science. Dr. Sarah Young, Chair. Jennifer Rose Grasso. Mallory Laura Johansson. Bridget Colleen McCann. Hayden Remsberg. Matthew Reed Ringer. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in equine management. Ms. Corey Kieschnick, Chair. Desiree Victoria Altland. Kaylee Sinead Erla, magna cum laude. Meredith Nicole Ferraris, cum laude. Jenna Franklin. Elizabeth Gerando. Sarah Jean Graffenstein. Alyssa Laritz, cum laude. Emily Nicole Lourd. Izzy Martin. Meredith Meyer. Christina Hansen Tambur. Jamie Nicole Wadhams. Erin Haley Walk. Brianna Cecilia Wolf. Shelby Elizabeth Young, summa cum laude. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in equine science. Ms. Corey Kieschnick, Chair. Alexa Ray Border. Anne Marie Butler. Caitlin Michelle Clifford. Leanna Confer. Brittany Paige Keene. Morgan Ann Kyle. Mackenzie Neild Lazick, magna cum laude. Megan Marie Lee, cum laude. Grace McKinney Lewis, summa cum laude. Wow. Taylor Mandescheid. Amelia Kristen Nielsen. Hericlia Samuhos. Christy L. Von Thun. Marion Teresa Wiggins. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in floriculture and nursery production. Mr. Howard Eyre, Chair. Claire Abigail LaRoche, magna cum laude. Patrick McDonough, summa cum laude. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in food science. Dr. Tom Zhu, Chair. Carlin Michelle Cassidy. Hannah Rose Vizzetti, magna cum laude. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in food technology. Dr. Tom Zhu, Chair. Jacqueline Michelle Lockwood, magna cum laude. Vincent Joseph Manzi, magna cum laude. Colin Heist Moyer. Rachel C. Quiring, summa cum laude. Alec Jonathan Scarano. Erin Elizabeth Will, cum laude. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in restaurant and food service management. Dr. Tom Zhu, Chair. Michelle Elizabeth Acker. Tiffany Katrina Collins, cum laude. Courtney Lynn Madera. Tyler Joseph Stefan. Douglas J. Warren, summa cum laude. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in landscape architecture. Mr. Michael Fleischacker, Chair. Mark S. Constable. Kyle James Grinstaff. Salvatore J. Indelicato. Rebecca Brenna Ressler. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in environmental science. Mr. Michael Fleischacker, Chair. Brenton Mark Black. Matthew John Bralinsky. Sarah Calcinor. Miranda Nicole Cento. Anthony Stephen Calora, cum laude. Austin David Gentle, cum laude. Marie Coder. Brianna May Lechner. Colleen Marie Limbert, cum laude. Anastasia Nicole Matz, summa cum laude. Marion Rosa Rubin, cum laude. Alexandra Fina Schmidt, summa cum laude. Charles William Zelke, magna cum laude. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in crop science. Mr. Howard Ayer, Chair. Clayton Bucher, magna cum laude. Stephen Ray Roselle. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in horticulture. Mr. Howard Ayer, Chair. Wesley Boschel. George Wilbert Cassidy III. Sean DeRock, magna cum laude. Kurt Justin Dyer. Rebecca Diane McCorkle. Jake Daniel Peterson, cum laude. Tana Ryan. Emily Jean White, summa cum laude. Carrie Zwack. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in landscape contracting and management. Mr. Michael Fleischacker, Chair. Andrew Rudd. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in sustainable agriculture systems. Mr. Howard Ayer, Chair. Kayla Berker. Emily Jane Harsha, magna cum laude. Abigail Anna Ryder. Jordan Nicole Sanaki, cum laude. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in turf management. Mr. Howard Ayer, Chair. Jeffrey Harry Brayer, Jr. Alex Michael Haberin, cum laude. So this concludes the graduates of the School of Ag and Environmental Sciences. It is my pleasure to now introduce Interim Dean Tanya Casas of Business and Humanities.
Dr. Gallo, Board of Trustees, members of the Cabinet and faculty, it is my pleasure to introduce the students that are receiving their baccalaureate for the School of Business and Humanities. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in business administration: Mr. Larry Stelmach, Ms. Christine Seal, and Mr. William Veal, co-chairs. Rachel Abbott, cum laude. Alec Robert Anderson. Dakota James Atley. Jamie May Beloga. Kyle James Bigham. Brittany Bisegli. Emily May Brady. Marie Brady, I'm sorry. PJ Carilli, magna cum laude. Kyles James Creighton, cum laude. Abdul Joseph Crowther. Nathan Allen Cummings, magna cum laude. Trevor Dalton. Mark A. Danchik, magna cum laude. Jody Ray Delahanty, summa cum laude. April Donahue, summa cum laude. Dallas Erico Toll. Jelena Fehrenbach, magna cum laude. Brett Thomas Ford. Alicia Ann Fungafat, cum laude. Thank you. Matthew Joel Gerner. Eliana Marie Gillette, magna cum laude. Adrian Nicole Giuliani, magna cum laude. Courtney Danielle Habbick. Allison Lorraine Lynn Hannigan. Isaiah Jamir Clarence Harmon. Madeline Rose Huffman. Dakota Allen Jackson. Michael Scott Jensen. Alicia Johnson. Kyle Andrew Johnston, cum laude. Wayne William Kinsey. Christopher Kitchen. Christine Lynn Knowles, cum laude. Michael F. Kozar, magna cum laude. Sean Vincent Kruzitz. Frank Whitford Law. Benjamin Weber Lippincott. Matthew Long, cum laude. Chris Longyor. Naya Elise McIntyre, summa cum laude. Emily McGinn. Olga Moskaleva, summa cum laude. Hannah J. Muty. Rodney Elijah Poindexter. Morgan Elaine Ramsby. Mary Jane Rivers, magna cum laude. Jessica Rotundo, summa cum laude. Dominic James Santoro. Timothy A. Schneider, magna cum laude. Matthew Scott Sylvanus. Stefania Marie Swider. Seth Aaron Tobin, magna cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Vetter, cum laude. John Thomas Wasson, Jr. Lauren Elizabeth Wilhelm. Alexander Joseph Wilson. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in counseling psychology. Dr. Allison Buskert Cohen, Chair. Jenna Danielle Bishop. Jenna Rebecca Burek. Morgan Allie Duretz. Harry Walton Genst. Alyssa Lee Horn. Dominic Marie Howard. Rebecca Lynn Norcross. Ashley Nicole Pennington, magna cum laude. Emily Nicole Sjogren, magna cum laude. Ashley Evelyn Valkovich. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in criminal justice administration. Dr. Donna Cochis, Chair. Samantha Jane Elevras Tarbell. Tyler Quincy Bing. Bryce Keith Bohannon. Michael John Bonacorsi. Andrew Cochran. Troy Michael Darpino. Michael Andrew Dolan. Ashley Paige Downey. Bailey Gillespie. Jordan Tyler Jimenez. Michael Richard Lentine. Benjamin Michael Radell. Jarrett John Reinhard. Damian Rischel, cum laude. Daniel Carl Smith. Trevor Adam Stover. Timothy Schramm. Ashley Nicole Vinica, magna cum laude. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in literary studies. Dr. Linda Maisel, chair. Taylor Blasco, cum laude. Caitlin L. Lucas, summa cum laude. Rachel May Lyle. Sarah Elizabeth Nussbaum, cum laude. Wendy Peterson, magna cum laude. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in History, Policy, and Society. Dr. Jack Schmidt, chair. Carolyn Lynch. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in interdisciplinary studies. Dr. David Snyder, coordinator. Kyle Scott Wenger. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in media and communication. Dr. Linda Maisel, chair. Harrison Oliver Hancock. Katerina Sinclair Waronic, cum laude. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in secondary education. Dr. David Timoney, chair. Robert Michael Altieri, cum laude. Francis Keo Borek. Matthew John Burbano, summa cum laude. Joseph McCanns. Anthony Terlizzi. Suzanne Jane Stant. Eric Ross Selisker, magna cum laude. Thank you. I now have the honor of inviting Dr. Ben Rusolowski to the podium.
Thank you, Dean Casas. President Gallo, members of the Board of Trustees, and honored guests, I have the privilege of announcing the baccalaureate degree candidates from the School of Life and Physical Sciences. Rebecca Claire Alpucci. Nicolette Angelila. Nicholas Anthony Anisi. Amanda Marie Arnold. Eric Justice Boyce, cum laude. Eleanor M. Selmer. Nicholas Carmen Della Vella. Kelsey Di Benedetto. Regina Marie Doherty. Lauren Rachel Dunn. Chelsea Lee Evans. Jonathan Ryan Fogarty. Nicole Fruworth, magna cum laude. Mariah Gansel. Matthew James Hardy, magna cum laude. Carrie A. Helmrich. Natalie Elise Kirch. John Paul Kaczynski. Brian Charles Cron. Kelsey Langenfeld, magna cum laude. Molly Kate Lickner. Carolyn Mark, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Marin, summa cum laude. Kira Marie Marticus. Rachel Rose Mason, magna cum laude. Rachel Lynn Malchizik, cum laude. Omari Rashid Mooring. Erin Marie Morris. Jessica Nicodemus Morris. Brianna Marie Musselman. Natalia Ann Nadolski. Casey Joseph Pahalski. Sabrina Marie Presti. Michael Edward Ray. Cheyenne Lynn Mary Rivera, cum laude. Miles Robbins. Hannah Page Robinson. Thomas Lee Rossman. Benjamin Craig Schweiger, cum laude. Stephanie Noel Sider, cum laude. Daniel Joseph Sheehan. Leah Grace Summons, cum laude. Jennifer Souter. Rebecca Elizabeth Zakowski. Emily Trosbach. Nina Lee Valentine. Megan Ray Vitters. Brianna Deshelle Waters. Rebecca Sue Williams. Claudia Josephine Winters. The previous group of students had received their baccalaureate degrees in conservation and wildlife management. We were missing that card, I apologize. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in zoo science. Mr. Reginald Hoyt and Dr. Kimberly Kovath, co-chairs. Ellen Bailey, cum laude. Molly Bell, cum laude. Jenna Nicole Black. Morgan Nayland Bobbin. Danielle Hope Untempo. Cassandra Coyle. Jean Caton Curtis III. Brandon A. Eckerd. Jennifer Marie Hall, summa cum laude. Amanda Grace Mosser, summa cum laude. Kayla Ruth Minch. Zachary Ryan Nelson. Carrie O'Connell. Valerie Cheryl Schultz. Dustin E. Todd. Kristen Marie Viviano. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in small animal science. Mr. Reginald Hoyt and Dr. Kimberly Kovath, co-chairs. Christina Marie Alexander. April Lynn Barnes. Kristen Ann Bell. Anna Larissa Marin Bohm. Kirsten Brasili. Brooke Dominique DeJohn, magna cum laude. Good thing I knew the name. Russell Patrick Desmond. Samantha Lauren Francis. Marissa Renee Furlow. Heather Marie Gargas, cum laude. Talia Hernandez. Fabien Kaczynski. Johanna Augusta Morano, magna cum laude. Samantha Matricardi. Claire Mary Madeline McCallick, summa cum laude. Courtney Parahus. Alexa Ann Pell, magna cum laude. Victoria Lauren Peterson, cum laude. Angelina Susan Roslin. Ryan Alexander Santiago. Ilea Jeanette Scheibe. Kristen Colleen Schmidt, summa cum laude. Anna Juliette Smith. Katie J. Snyder. Alicia Catherine Tani. Brittany Marie Watson. Amanda Weinberger, cum laude. Heather Weinberger, summa cum laude. Chantel Ashley Williams. Cheyenne Jessica Zanni.
It's okay.
The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in biology. Dr. Catherine Ponick, Chair. Serena Bett. Melissa Brianne Birch. Sarah Catherine Campbell. Marissa Marie Sirigliano. Nicole Christine Clark. Corey M. Dirk. Allison Elizabeth DeBello. Sydney Elizabeth Edwards. Heather Marie Ely. Nicole Ann Fanfarillo. Caitlin Elizabeth Fletcher. Shelby Ann Fry. Lillian Marie Gilbert. Lauren Elizabeth Gillette. Angelica Danielle Hall. Shane Timothy Hodge, summa cum laude. Robert James Inselman. Marion Jennifer Kantorowicz. Ashley Megan Keebler. Carla Chase Keller, cum laude. Amy Marie Kleindens, cum laude. Alexis Haley Combe. Brianna Christine Lager. Cecilia Marie Lounsbury, summa cum laude. Raylan Marie McAfee. Mary Catherine Niles. Chizoba W. Wadiabu. Sarah Oswalt. Ryan Elizabeth Owens. Marissa Michelle Phillips. Amber Picorni. Kristen Ann Pulser. Amanda Lynn Rogowi. David Francis Shad, magna cum laude. Brianne Danielle Schroeder. Danielle Pearl Schuster, cum laude. Joshua Powell Sharp, magna cum laude. Brittany Elisa Smith. Alicia Marie Smith. Jessica Lee Zelk. The following students are receiving a baccalaureate degree in chemistry. Dr. Karen McPherson Chair. Juliana Baum. Charles Wayne Bigelow, magna cum laude. Maximilian Paul Drummond. Shay Matthew Martin. Jonah Stephen McDevitt. Lauren Francis Russellowski, magna cum laude. Teresa Smith, magna cum laude. This concludes the graduates from the School of Life and Physical Sciences. President Gallo, these students have completed all their degree requirements and have been approved and recommended by the faculty and Board of Trustees to be awarded their degrees.
Thank you, Dr. Russellowski. By the power vested in me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, and as president of Delaware Valley University, I'm proud to confer upon each of you the various degrees for which you are qualified with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Gallo. Graduates, now that President Gallo has conferred your degrees upon you, please move your tassels from the right side to the left side of your caps. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you the Delaware Valley University class of 2017. Congratulations to each of you. The university is very proud to have you becoming members of our alumni. Graduates, your families and friends have supported you on every step of your journey to this point. Many of them are here with you today. Will you please join me in extending your appreciation to them? Similarly, the Del Val faculty and staff have become extended members of your family and have helped you reach this pinnacle. Please join me in expressing our appreciation to them. Lastly, I would like you to join me in thanking the Commencement Committee, who, under the leadership of Pauline Phillips and Mina Barrett, made today possible under less than ideal conditions. I again congratulate each and every one of you. I would ask that you please stand now for the alma mater, led by Nicole Clark and Leah Summons, followed by the retiring of the colors. Thank you, Nicole and Leah. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our ceremony. Please remain standing while the colors are retired. Color guard, retire the colors.